Hello, welcome home. This is James Brewer Calvert, and today is Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. Welcome home. I'm glad to see you. This is our 6:01 Wednesday live check-in. I'm live. I don't know if you're going to be live when you see this, but I want you to know that you are loved and that God loves you. So I'm standing on the lawn of First Christian Church of Decatur. There's the steeple. There's our Black Lives Matter sign. There's our marquee. I'm going to show you what it says. It says, "Thanks Hank, Phil, and Don, Holy Hall of Fame Trinity." We celebrate their lives, their gifts, and their joy that they brought to us. One of the things the church does really well is it helps us to remember, it helps us to be present wherever we are, and it helps us to plan ahead. For example, in 2 weeks, on February 12th and 13th, we're going to put out 12,000 white flags on this church lawn. And this church lawn will be a prayer walk to help us to remember the 12,000 Georgians who have died from COVID-19. You're invited to come and help put out the flags, to walk, to remember. The flags will be on our church lawn for about a week and a half, and they will be here to help us to grieve. Grief is good. Grief is good. Grief is a gift of God that helps us to remember those who've gone on before us, to keep their memories and their lives alive within us. So we will grieve together. It's been a tough year. We've lost so many brothers and sisters, our congregation, our city, our world. And so we will gather in this sacred space to remember, to give thanks. Hello, and now you are in the study of the pastor here at First Christian Church of Decatur. Welcome to this humble, amazing place for study and prayer and counseling and listening. This is something I have on my wall here, not on a shelf here, and as you can see, there's some mementos and parts of the service. This is holy water and oil, and these are ashes. One day a child came into my study and he looked and saw the ashes and he said, "Who died?" True story. Thank you, Ian. And but you know what? These ashes are from the burnt palms and from Palm Sunday. And every year on Ash Wednesday, we burn the palms and put them on our foreheads. And the ashes are the mark of the cross, which is a sacred symbol. I'm going to sit down here, which is a sacred symbol reminding us of God's love, that God has heard our confessions of sin, that God has received us, loves us as we are, and empowers us to move forward. So we wear the mark of the cross on our forehead on Ash Wednesday. This year, being in the midst of a pandemic, we will be having a virtual Ash Wednesday service. So we're going to post the liturgy and the rites of the ashes and communion online on Ash Wednesday, and we will mail to you a baggie with ashes from this jar. Okay? So these are real, these are sacred, and these are blessed. So if you would like to receive a baggie and a prayer and the liturgy for Ash Wednesday, let us know. You may contact us at First Christian Church of Decatur. Our phone number is 404-378-3621. Our email is fccdecatur@gmail.com. Let us know. We need your mailing address because we're mailing them out. Or if you want to come by and pick it up personally, we can make that happen as well. So the deadline is February 6th because we need to get in the mail and get them to you. But that will be a beautiful and sacred opportunity for us to give thanks to the living God who loves us, who hears our confessed sins and helps us to prepare through the season of Lent for the gift of Easter. Hello. Okay, this is the last segment. So we are standing on the church steps. Here's the front doors of the church, and here's a sign, and it says First Christian Church, founded December 25th, 1921, at home of T.L. Sheely with 23 charter members, TTTG, Linkhouse, First Minister. 1921 was 100 years ago. This church is a place of vision, of hospitality, hope, and healing. Those are our main gifts. Every church has its own gifts. Those are our gifts. Healing and hope and hospitality. It's amazing. Part of being a visioning church is, yes, we've got doors that welcome people in, but we don't stay in. We go out. So I want you to be a part of our planning, our visioning, our looking outside of ourselves to see what is God's will for church to be. Not just in 1921 or 1951 or 2001 or not even just 2021, but beyond. Where will we be in 10 years? Where will we be in 100 years from now? We've had a century together. Where are we going? This Saturday morning at 10 a.m., our congregation is hosting an all-church retreat. I want you to sign up. I want you to be present. I think your ideas, your insights, your intuition is needed. Saturday morning at 10 a.m., be here, be present. It's all on Zoom, and it'll take 2 hours, maybe a little bit more. We're going to have workshops on how to hold and host conversations that matter. There's a workshop on how to connect with our neighbors who are worshiping with us online. And there's a workshop on how can we better and best do community service and outreach during a pandemic. Those ideas, those workshops, those sharings will help us to grow and to become the people that God is calling us to be. I hope to see you Saturday morning, and of course on Sunday as well. May God's blessings and peace be with you as we go and grow forward from Christ's church, from these doors out into the world. Blessings and peace. Bye-bye.